Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner. We're going to have another playthrough of War Thunder. This time we're playing realistic battle in air battle, obviously. Now I'm playing as the U.S. and one thing you haven't. This is the first time you'll see realistic battles, air battles, on my channel. And one of the reasons for that is the fact that, well, I'm pretty new to realistic battles. I've been doing it for probably, I'd say, 2 or 3 weeks now, pretty consistently. And initially it was a lot of fun for me because it was a very different experience. And because a lot of my battles were going pretty well, but it quickly started getting very frustrating. And I think one of the reasons it started getting frustrating is because I was playing as the U.S. planes quite a lot initially. And I've noticed kind of a disparity between people that fly as U.S. planes and people that fly as the other countries' planes in skill level, knowledge, what have you. Now, it's possible I'm connected to a European server based off of the time of day and what have you. That's one good thing about War Thunder is it allows you to utilize multiple servers at once. So if you're in the U.S. and you're not getting any good games, you could also have the European server linked up, which is what I do, and you'll get into a game there. So it's not that big of a deal. So right now we're just climbing and trying to find the enemy. Now, if you're used to the constant action that you see in arcade battles, you're not going to get that here. But hopefully this doesn't turn into one of those frustrating experiences. Hopefully the other pilots on my team actually know what they're doing. I'm not saying I necessarily do, but it's very frustrating oftentimes that, you know, you get into battles, and I was getting so frustrated, I was literally almost pulling out my hair because it was just, you know, very one-sided matches over and over and over again. But then I hopped into a Japanese plane, which you'll probably see me do in the next video, and it was just comical because we were fighting against the U.S., and normally in arcade battles I have a hard time with the Japanese planes, but it was just butchery. I mean, the American side was just getting slaughtered over and over again, and it was like I wasn't even trying and I was getting kills and doing really well. So I think a lot of it, I mean, it's the kind of, you know, that randomness of how good of a team you're going to get. I honestly think that not arcade battles, realistic battles is probably better suited if you're in a organized squad, because then you can communicate with your team and you can at least depend upon them. So one thing you always have to look out for in realistic battles is the dots on the horizon, which we see here. Now, one of them has been identified to us, and there's another couple over here, but you don't have the same scene, like the visual distance you have in arcade battles. Maybe you do, it's hard to say, but the distances you start from each other is pretty extreme. Now, I could go over there and attack those Russians over there, but that guy's pretty much by himself, and he's probably going to get killed pretty quickly. It's much more intelligent to go as a group. See down that guy down there, down low, he's dead. That guy over there is dead. He's 3-on-1s. This looks like it's going to be a one-sided match yet again, because everybody on my team is going after a bomber, and nobody is helping each other or working as a team. Eventually, guys are getting over there, but that one, I'm not even sure where the guy getting set fire is. Oh, down there. So the bomber set him fire on him. Okay, so maybe we can go down and get that lag. I don't know if it's really a good idea to dive down. I really don't like losing all my altitude, and it looks like they already have him. So they answered my question for me. Alright, so let's go back over to this action. And you have to be careful in realistic battles. You can rip your wings off. You got to fly more intelligently. You can hold down the war emergency power as long as you like, but then you'll burn up your engine. So there was one guy up here, two guys up here high, that unfortunately all my teammates are down low, so those guys pretty much get to do as they please. You never want to engage somebody that's above you altitude-wise if you can avoid it, because they have all the advantages. I'm going to try and get separation. I'm not familiar with that plane, the I-301, so I don't really know what to expect from it. The Yak I do. We've got an I-153 down there. I'm going to stay in this direction, though, because it looks like they're already coming after me. I'm not exactly sure what to do about that. I could turn and fight them. But there's two of them and one of me. It probably wouldn't be a good idea. I'm trying to be ultra cautious here because coming away alive is a lot more important than it is in arcade battles. Because in arcade battles you get another spawn, you can do other things. Okay, these guys... Okay, the I-301's not coming after me, but this Yak 1 is. So I'm going to try and turn and fight him. And we're going to have a head-on here, but I'm not going to take it. I'm going to try and dodge out. Okay, here we go. He got me a little bit, unfortunately. Now let's see if we can use some flaps to get around. Maybe slow down a little bit. Here we go. It looks like he stuck with me in the turn. Unfortunately. You know, Yaks don't have a lot of ammo. Oh, I think I got him. There we go. Yeah! Alright, let's keep with him. Let's get the flaps out. Alright, we're behind him now. He's trying to scissor with us. Lead. Got him. You obviously have to know how to do your shot placement. Okay, you know, he's being pretty desperate trying to get off me. Get me off of him. He's going with another... I missed. And that's one of the things about this. When you get shot down because of skill in this version of the game, not because of luck, which I feel like I see a lot. Okay, he's trying to do a barrel roll and get away from me. Okay, I'm starting to overshoot him, so I'm going to slow down a little bit. I think he kind of maneuvered well there, and now I'm in trouble. Ah, shoot. Okay, we used our flaps, hopefully to get him off of me. Unfortunately, it didn't look like it worked. Whoop. Get the flaps off. Okay, let's try and see where he is. Still behind me. Alright. I'm in trouble now. See if we can get him to overshoot like I did on... Nope. Alright, get the flaps off. I'm just killing my speed. Alright. Let's just make me a hard target. He obviously is not a very good aim. And maybe I can waste his ammo. On the other hand, his guns are a lot more powerful than mine. Okay, we've got a head-on coming. I took that head-on because I'm in trouble already. And I just went with it. So, as you can see there, the dogfights are a little bit more interesting. Alright, let's see if we can use our flaps now to get him to overshoot, maybe. Whoa! That was close to a tree. Alright. There we go. Got him. Whoop, that was an accident. Alright, we'll go after this guy instead. Alright, so I thought we were in trouble there, but fortunately my ally, whoa, came in and helped, but now I'm in trouble again. Unfortunately, it looks like we're outnumbered, so as much as my ally came in and helped, we're 3 on 2, and my plane is very damaged, unfortunately. Alright, I got a kill assist from that one guy. Ooh. Okay. Everybody's coming after me, unfortunately, but the good thing about that is if everybody comes after me, my allies can get them. Ouch, ouch. I'm not long for this world. If I can get a cheeky shot on this guy, I will. Alright, I got a little bit of... and there goes my engine. Just dump rounds at the guy. Alright, so we're just going to go in for a soft landing here, hopefully. Nope. Well, it still gave me the soft landing. That was a kind of an interesting match. I was at an advantage there for a little while, and then I blew it because I overshot. And then that spelled my doom. But it was an interesting dogfight there, and that's where I think a lot of the value of realistic battles is because the combats are a lot more, you know, they're a lot more skill involved, and it's a lot more interesting. Even if you just get easily overskilled and it's just a quick death, and that's not as fun. But when you have kind of like a back and forth battle like that, it really adds to the enjoyment factor. So let's look at the match. This is the other thing about realistic battles, is you don't really know so much what's going on in the enemy team. So it looks like at most the enemy team has 3 planes in the air. Unfortunately, my team only has 1 plane in the air. As much as it shows me in the air, that's just because I haven't exited my plane yet. But there is only 1 friendly plane left, and possibly, as I said, three enemy planes. So let's jump out of the plane, and we can. That's the other thing, is you're not forced out of your plane like you are in arcade battles. So this guy, he's still fighting, but it looks like he's probably not long for the world. Yeah, he just burned down. You know, that's not necessarily his... Well, okay, yeah, that was his fault. You don't do head-ons, especially with the Russian planes, because they've got OP firepower. But, you know, he probably... It's hard to say. He might have survived, he might have not. But, you know, 3-on-1, it's possible he wouldn't have. But in any case, that's pretty much the match. You don't get another spawn in. So, as we see, our tickets are disappearing because he was the last guy on our team. And that's pretty much going to end the match. So, I did alright. I got an assist. I kind of did well there for a minute. I could have gotten a kill, and I just allowed the opponent to outmaneuver me. Because I kind of thought, you know, I'm in an advantage position, and I kind of just forgot about, you know, trying to keep him in front of me. And that spelled my doom, pretty much. So that's pretty much what happened. So we got, you know, just 1 assist. My team did pretty well, though. This is not usually what I see from the American planes. Usually, if they've got even 1 kill, that's a success for them. So yeah, it was I would say a decently balanced match there. But in any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, even if it wasn't as good of a showing for me. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.